Okay, guys, this is my Bible. I'm going to be reading it. Start with the first page here. We're going to be reading the story. The Old Testament. The history of creation. In the beginning God created the heavens and earth. The earth was without form, the void, and darkness was on the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God was hovering over the face of waters. Then God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. And God saw the light that it was good, and God divided the light from darkness. God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. So the evening and the morning were the first day. Then God said, "Let there be." Whoa, that's a big word, man. See this word right here? See that right there? Firmament. In the midst of waters, and let it divide the waters from. It's the same word, waters. Waters. Thus God made the firmament and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament, and it was so. And God called the firmament heaven. So the evening and the morning were the second day. God said, "Let there be waters under the heavens be gathered together into one place, and let there be dry land appear." And it was so. And God called the dry land earth, and the gathering together of waters he called seas. And God saw that it was good. Then God said, "Let the earth bring forth grass, the herb yields seeds, and the fruit tree that yields fruit according to its kind, whose seed is in itself on the earth." And it was so. And the earth brought forth grass, the herb that yields seed according to its kind, and the tree that yields fruit, whose seed in itself according to its kind. And God saw that it was good. So the evening and the morning were the third day. Then God said, "Let there be lights in the firmament." I've been saying it wrong the whole time. Firmament of the heavens to divide the day from the night, and let there be more for let them be for signs and reasons, and for days and years, and let them be for lights and the firmament of the heavens to give light on earth. And it was so. Then God made two great lights, the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night. He made the stars also. God set them in the firmament of heavens to give light on earth, and to rule over the day and over the night, and to divide the light from the darkness. And God saw that it was good. So the evening and the morning were the fourth day. Then God said, "Let the waters abound with abundance of life, of living creatures, and let birds fly above the earth across the face of the firmament of heavens. So God created great sea creatures and every living thing that moves, with which the waters abound according to their kind, and every winged bird according to his kind. And God saw that it was good. And God blessed them, saying, Be fruitful, and multiply, and fill the waters and the seas, and let birds multiply on earth. So the evening and the morning were the fifth day. Then God said, Let earth bring forth the living. So the evening and the morning were the fifth day. I already read that. Forth the living creature according to his kind, cattle and creeping thing, and beast on earth according to its kind. And it was so. And God made the beasts of the earth according to his kind, cattle according to his kind, and everything that creeps on the earth according to his kind. And God saw that it was good. Then God said, Let us make man in our image according to our likeness. Let them have a dominion over the fish of the sea, over the birds of the air, and over the cattle, over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creeps on the earth. So God created man in his own image. Of God, he created male and female. He created them. Then God blessed them, and God said to them, Be fruitful and multiply, fill the earth with subdue it, have dominion over the fish of the sea, over the birds of the air, and over every living thing that moves on earth. And God said, see, I have given you every herb that yields seed, which is on the face of the earth, and every tree whose fruit yields seed shall be for food. Also, every beast on earth, every bird on the sea, and everything that creeps on the earth, which there is life. I have given every green herb for food, and it was so. Then God saw everything that he had made, and indeed it was very good. So the evening and the morning were the sixth day. Thus the heavens and the earth and all the host of them were finished. And on the seventh day God ended his work which he had done, and he rested on the seventh day from all his work which he had done. Then God blessed the seventh day and sanctified it, because in it he rested from all his work which God had created and made. This in the history of the heavens and in earth when they were created, in the day that the Lord God made the earth and the heavens, before any planet of the field was in the earth, and before any herb of the field had grown. For the Lord God and not caused it to rain on earth, and there was no man till the ground, but a mist went up the earth, and the water the whole face of the ground. And the Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground, and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and the man becoming a living being. Life in God's garden. The Lord planted a garden eastward of Eden, and there he put the man whom he had formed, and out of the ground the Lord God made every tree grow that is pleasant to the sorry. And are also in the midst of the garden, and the tree of the knowledge of the good and evil. Now a river went out of Eden to the water of the garden, and from where it parted and become four riverheads. The name of the first is the Pison. It is the one which skirts the whole land of the Havilah, where there is gold, and the gold of that land is good. Bethlehem and the onyx stone are there. The name of the second river is Gildon. It is the one which goes around the whole land of Cush. The name of the third river is Hagadi. It is the one which goes toward the east Asia. The fourth river is Arnon, Oshvice. Then the Lord took the man and put him in the garden of Eden, the tent to keep it up. And the Lord God commanded,